Perfect. Okay. Obvious expectation is what gen are we on for remakes? We've just did Diamond and Pearl, so Black and White, that's right. Obvious expectation is announcement for Pokemon Black and White remake, which honestly I don't feel like a lot of people are very excited about, because considering what they did to Diamond and Pearl,
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
it's like Black and White is kind of one of the highest rating ones.
This is
like one of the highest
that
rated
Pokemon
games, like
Red
people
and
love that
Pokemon
game.
Green games
And
were
it's
first
like,
released in Japan.
what are they gonna
Our
do?
adventures
Like,
with Pokemon, which started with
replace
the
really
simplified
nice 2D
collecting,
animations
trading,
with
and
really
battling, and the
stiff,
Pokemon
the
Red
same
and
stiff
Pokemon Green
3D.
games have expanded
3D
to fit
Pokemon
into
that we've
so
had
many
for
facets of
several
daily
years
life,
now.
including walking and sleeping. We'll keep challenging ourselves to create new ways to enjoy Pokemon, and we hope you'll continue your adventures with us. Today, we will be bringing you all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles.
Okay.
Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Hello, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
Hello.
I hope everyone has enjoyed their adventures in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games so far. To commemorate Pokemon Day, we've
It was
planned
meh.
a series of Terra Raid battle events where you'll be able to face off against a mighty Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. The first of these Terra Raid battle events will begin tomorrow.
Can you
We hope you
actually?
will all enjoy these raids.
Can I get access to that, or do you have to have the? Do you have to have the what's it called? The Nintendo Plus, whatever it is. The access to the servers, because I'm not paying for that. Pokemon Go, I've stopped playing that. Stopped playing that years ago. Pokemon Horizons, what's that?
Go is on its way.
Isn't that the anime? Oh, that's the animated series. The animated series without Ash! Even though that guy looks very similar to Ash. Like, his face is, like, quite similar.
Hat is making its debut. It even knows an attack new to Pokemon Go, Volt Tackle.
I wonder if that Pikachu actually has a different personality, or is it just like Ash's Pikachu? I've not been watching the anime. Although the animation for that series, though, does look pretty freaking amazing. Like, it looks really good.
So set out on an adventure with your new friends.
Like, they've definitely got some good quality going into that. I feel like I'm being hypnotized. Oh, Pokemon Sleep! I'm sure there's so many people excited for the announcement for Pokemon Sleep. How many people are playing this game? I played it when it first came out. But then I stopped. I just can't be getting into games that, like, require you to play every single day. I'm just like... Like, I understand the whole point is that, like, obviously you play when you sleep, but it's like, you also have to do stuff when you're awake, you know? The whole point is to kind of collect, like, the rewards and stuff you're doing when you're awake, and I'm just like, that means you have to put time into it, and, like, I can't. Oh my god. The legendary sleeping dogs, even though they're not dogs. That was a mistranslation, right? Why are they putting those in, though? They're not- what? Wait. Would they do a Soul Silver remake? I mean, Soul Silver's already a remake. Wait a minute.
You're the greatest and strongest partner I could ask for.
Wait a minute. Everything is themed around Silver? Are they gonna do a frigging... another remake of Silver? Soul Silver and Heart Gold are, like... are probably, like, one of the best remakes already out there. That, again, I don't understand, like... I just don't know how they could possibly do it any better. Like, considering what they've been doing with the remakes lately, it's like... I just don't have a lot of hope that they're gonna really make it all that great. There's so many of these just, like, mobile games. It's like, do people actually get excited for all this mobile game stuff? Because it's funny how, like, they do stuff to announce things for all of these mobile games, but it's like, is there really anyone that's like, woo! Pokemon Cafe! Like, I don't know.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
I don't get why they always do this with these kind of present things. So it's just like, hi! Have a look at the next thing! Please look at this! It's like, that's what I'm here for! Why do you keep saying this? Oh look, it's the card game on your mobile. That doesn't really capture the excitement of, you know, opening packs. Like, hey, I have that card, but not like I have that card, but it's not the a re-release card. It's like whatever the first set that came out that had that. I don't think it's in very good condition though, because you know, back in the days I didn't look after my cards very well because I was a kitty and I didn't know they'd be valuable. What's the point? Like I just don't. Like, can you? Here's something. I don't know. Can you do this? I don't know if this is a thing or if this is just like, I don't know. Maybe they could probably. I don't know. Do Pokemon cards like have like they have like an individual number or something for like which number card it is? Because I always wondered why you can't just buy real cards and then like use your phone to kind of scan the card, and then you have a game like this where you get the virtual card as well as the real card. Is that a thing? Because I feel like that should be a thing, right? Because I wouldn't want to ever get cards just virtually. It's like, no, I want the physical thing. Like, especially, can you imagine getting a super awesome card, but it's only on your phone? Like, and not the real thing. It's like, I want the real thing.
What you just saw was the world's first look at Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket.
Oh, so this is brand new. I thought you already had trading card games
Pokemon
on your phone.
Which players all over the world have enjoyed since they debuted in 1996, but in a new digital format.
We hope to bring you all a new way to enjoy the Pokemon trading card game, so we are hard at work developing digital cards.
Okay, but like... what?
When we develop physical cards, we strive to please by taking great care with our paper quality, colors...
I really
and
hope they're
printing
not
process.
trying to replace... Naturally, they wouldn't do that, because I imagine that, like, physical cards are valuable.
We're challenging ourselves to express that care in new ways that are only possible digitally.
Like, I'm hoping they
Such
don't...
as using the characteristics
They're not
of
trying to
the screen
replace
show off
actual
brilliant colors
cards
and
with
stylish
virtual
OS.
cards.
One way we're accomplishing this is with immersive cards, which give players the experience of leaping into the world of the card illustration.
Yeah, that's nice, but like...
What's more, we've developed new streamlined game rules based
So
on our
it
existing
actually-
battle system, so you can enjoy a quick
so there actually
battle
is a
during the free
game.
moments in your
Actually
day.
is the card game battle. The thing is like, as cool as it sounds to actually go into the card, like...
a fun experience for those of you who
I bet you that there's not a lot to it. Like, if there was actually a game developed around the idea of being able to go into the card, and you could do stuff in the card, then that'd be cool. But just going in and just being like, oh, I can see inside the card, even though I could already see
Thank you, Mr.
the card already. I don't know, I just don't think... I just feel like you need more
Pokemon Trading Card Game
than
Pocket
just...
within 2024.
And now I can see inside the card. Like, I feel like you
Please
need more
look forward
mechanics
to
in
more
the card
details in the
itself.
future. Just one more thing. We'd like to end today's presentation with one final video for you all.
That was quick. Okay, well, this will be the big announcement then. What is it? Is it a Soul Silver remake, or is it an Unova remake? Black and White remake, rather. I was expecting Black and White, but a lot of stuff has been related to Silver, which is kind of throwing me off a bit. I always say Silver because that's the version I got, even though it's Silver and Gold, obviously. Crystal. And also the Unknowns! That's also a second-gen thing as well. So that's making me suspicious. Confidential. What is this? Urban redevelopment plan. What? Vision of beautiful coexistence between people and Pokemon. What the frig is this? Is this another Detective Pikachu game? That would be so disappointing. Oh no. Well, it doesn't have a hat on, though. This isn't really telling us. Wait! Wait, that's X and Y! Those were X and Y Pokemon. Wait, no, it actually is! That's friggin' Kalos! Isn't that the Paris? Yes, that's the Paris-based place! They're doing a remake of X and Y? Yep, it's friggin' X and Y! Why would they... Yeah, it is! What? They're gonna skip black and white and do X and Y? What the frig? It's Legends? They're doing a Legends of X and Y. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Why the frig would they go all the way to Z? Ha! That's hilarious because we never got a Z version. We never got a Z version after X and Y came out. Says they're doing a new development, and then obviously that's Kalos. So is the whole point that the game is going to take place before the city is built? Like, while it's being built or something? Like, it's a new development. That's so weird, though. They didn't do black and white. I suppose I feel like it's not that long since Diamond and Pearl came out. That seems really... But then the thing is if they're going to do a Legends, it seems really weird that they would do a Legends of X and Y and not black and white. That's so strange. That's, yeah, interesting. Like, I will say, like, the funny thing about, like, Legends Arceus is that, like, even though the way that game looks, I was still disappointed with the way that Legends Arceus looked, because, like, I feel like it should have been, like, Okami. I feel like Legends Arceus should have been stylized like Okami, because it felt like it was trying to be stylized like that, but it wasn't, like, it still didn't look all that great. Like, it was doing the same general thing that Game Freak do, of just, things just don't look as good as they should do. Like, they're really bad when it comes to the graphics department. But it's not, like, their best. Like, it's like, if they really wanted to make it really great, they could, because they have the money to do it. But they just never do. So, yeah. But the thing with, like, apart from that, with Legends Arceus, like, it was better than the remake of Diamond and Pearl. Like, it was so much better. So, it's and Megas! Megas! They have to do Megas because it's X and Y. That's when Megas were introduced. That's great, because I freaking love Megas, and I've always been so bitter that Megas, like, basically became, like, it basically became, like, the first gimmick they did that they then got rid of, which is really annoying to me, because I always thought that they were going to keep Megas around, and now they've gotten rid of them and instead just do a new gimmick every game. I friggin' hate that. Like, I wanted Megas to be a permanent addition. And when they were first developing Megas, it seemed like Megas were going to be a permanent addition, right? Because they didn't just do it for X and Y. Like, you could get Megas in Sun and Moon as well. And when they did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, an actual good remake, they had Megas in that, and they introduced new Megas for that game. So it's really weird that they then were like, oh, we're not going to do that anymore. Really bizarre. So they have to bring Megas back for the Legends game. That's pretty good. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. That, you know what? That might actually be probably a good on their part, because Black and White, I just don't know how they're going to remake that and it not be a disappointment. With, like, what they've always doing with the remakes, I don't know how they would ever remake that and it not be disappointing. Because obviously Arceus was, like, set, like, in a much older time period. But this doesn't seem like it's going to be in a much older time period, though, because they're still talking about, like, the actual modern city development. So, but it'll be interesting if they actually go more in depth, because that was a thing that suffered in the X and Y games, was the whole, what's his name, AZ, was that his name? The giant guy? Like, there was a whole lot of backstory to that they kind of, like, really didn't explain as much as they should have, and got, like, that was, like, pretty much, like, I feel like that was almost the first time that it became clear that they ran out of time and they dumped all the backstory in, like, the end portion. Like, almost like they forgot about it. So it'll be interesting if they actually go into that and actually give more details on that. I'm intrigued. This could be a disaster, but at the same time, Arceus was actually pretty good. So I feel like it could be pretty good. I'm a little bit excited. A little bit, yes. It's not a complete disappointed reaction from me.